Your life is perfect because you said so. P gang, not gonna make this too long. I'm gonna keep this shit short and sweet. Our conceptualization of life is what we think and what we project. Now, for instance, right? I can have the belief that I'm the greatest YouTuber. I can have the belief that I'm abundant, and I can have the belief that I bring offerings and blessings to my people. Now, you on the other hand, you can have a belief that you're nothing. You can have a belief that you don't honestly acquire anything that's positive and life is just happening to you and you're just a victim and you just nothing, right? These two people, one of these people is thinking something that is conducive and someone is also thinking something that is conducive. See, the problem is we think that there's a good and a bad. There's no such thing as good and bad. There's a such thing as morals and principles. If you look at your life right now, you ask yourself, am I doing something that feels good or am I doing something that feels bad? That is where you draw the line morally. If I go give a crackhead $50 and that made me feel good, morally speaking, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. I believe that that's morally correct. So the conceptualization is your life right now, whether you're just graduating high school, whether you might just be in the 9th grade, you might have just went to high school, you might just be going to college, you might be graduating college, you might be 30 years old plus, bro, whatever. You have to realize that when you get to step into life, when you get to step into responsibility, when you get to go through trial and tribulation, when you get to go through loss and pain and all of this shit, right? This shit is only making you 10 times more incredible than you already are. So let's say, for instance, right, metaphorically speaking, you're Superman. And we all know that Superman only has one weakness, which is kryptonite. And kryptonite for you is you not operating at your highest version. So every time you stoop down or you go backwards or you go to something comforting, right? That's you taking a step back. So if you watch my last video, I talked about how if time is linear, right? And you're on your journey and you know that it's only a straight line on a graph is only going one way. It ain't going up, down, around. It's going one way and one way only. So if you're walking your path and you're in that gray area where you know that you're the shit, but you're not seeing no results, you in that gray area where you know you're the greatest artist, but you're not seeing any fruits of your labor yet, but you still keep prospering, you still keep going forward, you still keep striving, you're going to break through that stratosphere sooner or later. You're going to break through that stratosphere sooner or later. It's inevitable. But the problem is you've been doing this shit for the last past year. You've been doing this shit for the last past 2 years and you're not seeing progress. Now you're ready to give up. You've been making content for the last past 6 months and you ain't seeing progress. Now you're ready to give up. You've been making beats for the last past 6 months and you ain't made no progress. Now you want to give up. The conceptualization of you thinking about the worldly view instead of you thinking about your view is why people fail. I'll say that shit again. When you start thinking about the world's view instead of thinking about your view, this is why 90% of people who try to do something great end up failing and never trying ever again. Because when you start thinking about the outside layer of expectation, when you start thinking about what this person is like, bro, who gives a fuck? Because this is your story, bro. When it's all said and done, right? Whatever you want to accomplish, whatever you want to do, whatever is important to you, when they narrate your story, when they write your story, when your story is concluded, right? Say this is a documentary or some shit. They're going to be writing the story about you. They're not going to be writing the story about your greatest critic or someone who said a bad comment or someone who threatened you or whatever the fuck, bro. They're not going to be talking about none of that shit, bro. They're going to be talking about you and how great you were in your upbringing, your come up. So now you got to start thinking, okay, I am going through a tough time right now. I may be going through a lot. But what other choice do I have but to keep going? Because going backwards isn't paying off. Going backwards isn't going to elevate me. Going backwards isn't going to get me to where I'm trying to go. Because if I'm trying to make progress, if I'm trying to do things for me, if I'm trying to align my life to where I know in this current moment I'm everything, I'm infinite, I'm everything and nothing at the same time. And basically what that means is, bro, I'm the greatest YouTuber. I'm the most abundant, rich motherfucker on earth. But at the same time, bro, I'm just a vessel. Just flesh and blood, bones, bro. I'm just a soul in a vessel. That's it. So being able to humble yourself as well is damn near crucial when you trying to do what I'm doing, because no matter what you doing on this earth, bro, you have to realize that, bro, we're all human. We all wake up, breath stink, need to take a shit. Some of you niggas stink, so y'all might need to take a shower. You feel me? So it's like, you have to realize that as much as you try to appease to the world and as much as you try to appease to others, you're a human at the end of the day, which means they're human just like you, bro. And if niggas wasn't hating on you, you feel me? If people wasn't giving you, criticism and trying to give you advice and trying to tell you this and trying to tell you that, bro, you wouldn't really be doing anything substantial. So that alone, bro, is confirmation that you're the greatest. That's confirmation that you have a long journey ahead of you. That's confirmation that everything right now may not be sugar, grits, and cream, nigga. But at the end of the day, you're going to get what you deserve. You're going to get what you deserve. Say this shit with me. I'm going to get what I deserve, nigga. This ain't no victim ass. This ain't no goddamn, nigga. We don't say that on this channel. I'm going to get what the fuck I deserve, nigga. That's how the universe works. I'm going to get what I deserve every time. So I'm going to keep going up. I'm going to keep elevating. I'm going to keep prospering. I'm going to keep getting my money up. And I'm going to just keep getting more intelligent. I'm going to keep gaining more value because I deserve that shit. So when you claim your manifestation, it is in fruition in that moment, bro. You just got to keep walking, bro. Like this. I'm walking on the track right now. Your destination that you may believe could be over there. Or my destination could be right here. Or another nigga destination could be back. I don't know, nigga. But it's all subjective. Because at the end of the day, bro, we're all humans. We're all doing different things. We all just want to win, bro. No matter what that is. We just want to win. So win for you. Do it for you. Prosper for you. Elevate for you. Don't do this shit for the appeasement. Don't do this shit for no approval. Don't do this shit for no clap. I don't give a fuck who like my video, who don't, who share, comment. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Because I know I'm doing what I want to do. And that's what you got to really do this shit for, bro. Whether you making music, whether you making beats, whether you making clothes, nigga, just do that shit because you love to do it, nigga. And worry about the cash later because it's on the way. Just like you get paid every 2 weeks, nigga, in that direct deposit, you believe that shit gonna hit. You don't even know. The shit to crash tomorrow. You believe that check gonna hit. So that motherfucker hit. So once again, bro, you have to have as much as belief in that as you do in yourself. Have as much as belief in the external as you do internally. Because once again, everybody waiting on their check. You working for 14 days, my nigga. Peep game. You working for 14 days. And you believe that you gonna get paid on that third upcoming week. You don't know, nigga. You believe. Because once again, everything could crash and you be assed out. But you believe that motherfucker coming. So why don't you believe that record deal coming? Why don't you believe that your clothes is gonna start doing numbers? That your designs is gonna start getting better? That you gonna start elevating? That you gonna start getting your mental health together? Why don't you believe that? As much as you believe in another nigga giving you something. Exactly. You gotta believe in yourself, bro. That's the main thing. That's the number one most important thing of this life shit. Is belief. Because once your belief is stone solid, bro, it don't matter if the world pick you up and drop you tomorrow. It don't matter if they spit, throw dirt on you, whatever, nigga. Your belief in what you doing is concrete, meaning that it's solid. Nothing that could break that shit. Your mindset is set on what you want. And that's it. So you gonna get everything that you want. And that's exactly how it's gonna be. It's not gonna be no other way. There is no plan B. There ain't none of that shit, nigga. I'm gonna get what the fuck I deserve because I deserve that shit. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do because I wanna do that shit. And I'm gonna be the highest version of myself because that's just who I am. And you gotta really believe that shit enough to not give a fuck what nobody else talking about. Cause that, once again, all publicity is good publicity. And I just don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm gonna keep doing what the fuck I wanna do. So, once again, bro, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, even the new people that's watching this video. Thank you for joining the team, man. Thank you for supporting. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back at y'all with another video. Hey, once again, you're great, you're prosperous, and you're an abundant motherfucker. Just keep being one. And I'm out. Let's go.